Onana, meet me in the car park. I want to have words. I want to have words with you, my friend. So meet me in the car park. What on earth do you think you're doing? You just got branded the worst keeper in Man United's history. You think, yeah, you'd be on your toes today. You'd be you'd be on your best behavior, your best performance. But yeah, you've just cost us, yeah, a valuable 3 points. Get this guy out of my club. I want him gone. And anyone, yeah, who's defending this guy, yeah, I swear to you, you're part of the problem. You're enabler. You are having these standards here at this football club. Matic called it out and you lot cried. You lot cried, you lot. He said, oh, back our players. Back what? Seriously, back what? What are we backing? What are we backing? That should have been 3 points. Or should I say, a valuable win to go into the second leg.
Oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what a shame. Oh, Nana, you can't defend. Oh, my God, André Onana. Welcome back to Mufc RealistTV after reaction. I was too angry yesterday to actually do a live show or a match reaction show. I thought I might sleep on it and wake up and to see if I feel better, because that 2-2 result didn't really reflect on Manchester United's overarching performance away at Lyon. Not an easy one, but Manchester United was the better team. Actually, we should have won this game with 2-0 if it wasn't for this bloody Onana. André Onana single-handedly threw this game away, without a shadow of a doubt. There's no defending. And what are you defending? I've seen some people on Twitter, on social media say, back our team, back what? Back what? This goalkeeper, if I may go on the rant now, this goalkeeper has single-handedly destroyed Manchester United's Champions League campaign last season. And this season alone, the statistics don't lie. 9 errors leading to goals. Is this the worst goalkeeper in Europe at the moment? And on top of that, in total embarrassment and annihilation for Manchester United, will him coming out and yapping up before the game with Matic and everything, and instead of putting in a performance to prove wrong, he actually became the laughingstock. He is a clown, mate. It's not abuse, but I can't stand this Stockholm syndrome. I can't stand this Stockholm syndrome. So what are you defending? What are we recruiting this goalkeeper for? Ten Hag recruiting him because he's a, ball-playing goalkeeper, but he ain't doing that either. He's not so good at distribution. He is not commanding his box, and defenders feeling nervous and edgy whenever he's behind that stick. That is not the first time he does these consecutive errors where the free kick comes in and the ball just sailsing in, and he's just flapping with his arm like he's a pelican. Like he's a freaking pelican. And it's not the first time when he leaves the returns, punch it out straight to the opponent, and they're just doing a tap-in. It's not the first time. Just look at Brighton game as well. I swear to God, somebody looked at the stats, because they're saying 9, errors this season. It has to be more. But nobody's really looking at the overarching stats ever since he's joined Manchester United. But that all alone is overshadowing the overall performance of Manchester United, and it was actually a really good team performance. Lenny Yoro, man of the match in my opinion. Lenny Yoro got this brilliant header in to level up 1-1, at the end of the day, to rectify the mistake. And then the second half, Manchester United looked like the better team in terms of shape, in terms of the substitutions. But one thing that I don't really understand, and if you're going to be a little bit critical regarding Ruben Amorim, is why would you change your solid spine, your defence, with subbing up Maguire for Lindelof? Okay, fine. But we had clear-cut chances. Xerxes comes in and scores like in the dying minutes of the game as well. What a beautiful weighted pass from Bruno Fernandes, and also Kobe Mainoo come in and win the ball back. And yeah, we're easily up 2-1, and I'm thinking, good, this is one of the nights where we actually go away to Lyon, almost do a reaction show where we actually can be happy to say Man United did something spectacular in Lyon, to come home with 3 points and a 2-1 aggregate. But no, it has to be André Onana. It has to be, And Turkey, who he kept quiet the whole game, became the hero of the game. He became the hero. That a simple tap in. Now, Ruben Amorim came out and defended André Onana in the post-match show, and obviously he's not going to call out his players, like, he's not going to, throw them under the bus. But deep inside, he looks like he is furious. And Ruben Amorim, you got to look at this. You got to bench this goalkeeper. Start by Yonder. Start even Tom Heaton, because this goalkeeper is going to cost you a lot of games more. It's not the first time. It's not the last time. It's going to happen over and over again. It's not your goalkeeper. Start fresh. But if you're really, really thinking about in the next round, especially if you go in a deadlock, let's say if the game finishes a draw again at Old Trafford and you go to penalties, do you trust in Onana or do you trust in Bayandi that saves us against Arsenal as well? Mate, at the end of the day, you look at the overall results in the Europa League yesterday. Everyone kind of drew. Spurs drew, we drew, Rangers got one man sent off, but they also drew, and Bordeaux Glimt beat the favourites Lazio with 2-0 with a brilliant performance. So do I think that Man United can take it to Old Trafford and get a result? Yeah, 100%. We can do that. Definitely can do that. Because for me, I checked out for this season already. So all I'm living for on this channel is for the Europa League, to see us go all the way to the finals, potential win it. But we also need better players. We've got to talk about Rasmus Højlund. Absolutely dog shite, I'm not going into slight players whatsoever, but I'm just looking at the performance. Garnacho, also bad. Decision making poor. There was an instance where he was actually attacking, going for it, and instead of doing a proper pass, he did it to Bruno. Sorry, but Cookie. Sorry, there was a car almost running over my dog. So when he we had a 3 versus 2 situation. Garnacho again, decision making, passing it out to Bruno where Xerxes did the run. Listen, for me, I'd say that Rasmus Højlund, the judge and jury is out on him. We need better goal scorer. Like, forget about Lyon Delap. You need a Gyökeres, you need an Osman, you need that killer to finish the dinner. We look good solidly defensively. Midfield, we need another midfielder as well. We cannot play like a double pivot with Casemiro and Ugarte. We need 2 Brunos. And Bruno Fernandes, again, solid performance for Captain Bruno. Mazarawi, fantastic signings as well. But at the end of the day, this goalkeeper costing us, and I'm thinking we need to invest far more around the pitch. We need better players. But goalkeeper, I thought that was the last thing that we need to invest in. Can we get by with another season playing with Onana, with the solid defense and solid midfield and a striker? I don't think so. Could we sell Onana to Saudi? Potentially. We could. But let me know what you think. I think that Onana cost us the game, and I think there should not be any more excuses. And if you're one of them defending backup players, then you are the problem. You are the problem. Then you're suffering for Stockholm Syndrome, mate. Anyway, it's not really doom and gloom, but I think that the Onana's mistakes cover up the performance what Manchester United really had. And it's a shame. It's a shame that it ended up this way, because we could have taken this to Old Trafford with 2-1, but I think we can go to Old Trafford now with a little bit more confidence. They didn't look so good in open play, and I think we will sort of get a result at Old Trafford. But football is a funny game. Anything can happen. The ball is round. It's the Newton's law of gravity. But again, if you don't have a solid goalkeeper, then you lose the game. Simple as that. The job description of a goalkeeper is to be a good shot stopper, prevent the ball to go in. Onana ain't got that. He doesn't even have the feet anymore, and I'm done with it. So this is my match reaction, but I still think that Man United could prevail to the semi-finals, but I'm not going to jinx it. And Matic, you were absolutely right when you said you're the worst goalkeeper in Manchester United history. You should have kept his mouth shut, because footballing gods do exist, and you just got punched and scolded. It's been Mick Ruby from Mufc RealistTV. Like and subscribe. And sorry that I didn't do a live match reaction show. I was too angry. But anyway, see you till next time. And this is Cookie. Cookie also thinks that Onana is shite. Right, Cookie? Bye.